Well, I'm glad you could join us. We are, as you can see, out of our regular studio. This is Weil Hall at Sonoma State University. It's the Green Music Center, and it is a marvelous facility that's just been built. In fact, it's still being worked on. Our guest is Diane Linn, and she's Executive Director of Ritter Center. Nice to see you again, Diane.
Thank you, Jack.
How are things going for you anyway?
Well, it's been a really dynamic year for Ritter Center. We're working very hard to meet the demands of more people, unfortunately, coming to us for assistance. Working poor and low-income families and homeless. Okay,
now how many families are you helping?
Well, over the course of last year, we served over 4,000 people.
That's amazing.
Yes, yes.
And the kind of services you're still providing? Or?
Well, for working poor and low-income families, kids and families, we provide food and clothing and rental assistance to help them stay in their housing, and any kind of assistance we can help. We also serve the homeless community of all of Marin with real basic services, showers, laundry, mail, case management, behavioral health supports, and
so
we have a health
go
center.
Along with that.
Yes.
You know, a lot of people say, who don't live in Marin, go, there can't be homeless people in Marin, of all places, and there are a lot of people who are homeless.
In fact, over 1,200 were counted this January, living literally almost outdoors or just in shelter. And Marin is unique in that we have a lot of people who are from Marin or have been there a long, long time who can't afford the housing costs.
Yeah.
And so there's kind of a tale of two counties.
Yeah, well, even with the drop in prices of things, it's still, rents are still high.
Very high. Recession still hits our clients very hard.
In fact, the rents have gone up when people are forced out of their houses, you know. Well, you have this event coming up.
Yes.
Art Houses of Marin, fundraiser.
Yeah.
Just so happens you brought a couple of pictures.
We did.
So people can get an idea of what this is all about. Let me hold this up so our internationally famous director, Gary, will take pictures of this.
Very good.
Yeah. Okay, this one, describe this for us if you would.
Well, there's 6 houses just like this. This one's positioned in Rafael Town Center. We got permission from 6 jurisdictions in Marin County to place these beautiful pieces of artwork to continue the community conversation about the challenging work of trying to manage and house people who have been homeless in Marin for a long time. This one is a replica of the Falkirk Mansion. And a wonderful piece that we think, it's made of steel. The model was designed by Michael Osborne, who designed the Hearts in San Francisco. And they'll be on auction, this one and 5 others, on the 18th of June at the Mill Valley.
It's hard to tell, I'm going to put this down now. It's hard to tell from the picture how big this is. How high does it stand?
Well, it stands about 5 feet high, and it's about 6.5 feet wide and about 4 feet in width.
I could live in that.
Yes, actually, no.
And so a lot of people are going, I'll live there.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
right.
no.
here's one more.
Yeah.
And,
this is a wonderful painting done by a gentleman by the name of Tim Horn. This is positioned right in front of San Anselmo City Council chambers right at the City Hall in downtown San Anselmo. We really tried to engage all the smaller jurisdictions of Marin County to help us communicate with the public about the importance of tackling this tough issue with the wonderful kind of Marin orientation around arts and culture.
Yeah. Well, it's both of these are great examples. I know you have a lot of other examples of this. You know, how many different pieces will there be at this event?
Yeah, 6 different art houses. Last year we did 25 and had them all over the community. They were wood-shaped houses, and we had a big event last year to sell those and a lot of other items. Really, the important part of this project is the engagement with the public about what we can all do. We can't give up on homelessness. In fact, it's even more imperative that we get more proactive about it and get people housed.
And the ways you can do it to get attention like that really count. Yeah. Diane, nice seeing you again.
Thank you so much,
Okay,
Jack.
And the date again for this is?
June 18th.
June 18th, all right. Diane Linn's been our guest, and we are at Sonoma State University. Thank you very much for joining us.